And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Houston Astros. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, this ballpark still among the game's best. When the roof is open, it feels like an outdoor ballpark, and then you have the shade and the cool when the roof is closed.
Yeah, and formerly Tal's Hill out there in center. You still have the Crawford boxes in left, a unique setback in left center field, which causes the left fielders to have to play differently, but there is a lot of character to this place.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, number 38. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Just about to get underway, Brendan Donovan now at the plate. Down the line, it's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Fastball for a strike. In the air to left center. One down.
Batting third.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits. And Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Josh Naylor in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. In the dirt, but kept close. The count 2-1. That clips the corner. One out and a runner at second. That's off the inside corner. Ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Two on, one out. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Here's the 0-2. swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
In the dirt, blocked. Fires to second, almost got him, but he scrambles back safely. Two on, 2 outs. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that is that. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for Seattle, George Kirby. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now. Stays alive.
Ball 1.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him swinging.
Batting second, designated hitter, Jordan.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. This is a good offense, Chris. You're going to get quality at bats and balls put in play consistently with this group.
And it doesn't really matter who they're facing on the mound. They have the ability to go out and compete and win ball games. If it's an all-star or Cy Young Award winner to just a rookie up in the big leagues. So when you have that, you have a chance to win every night. If I was a pitcher on this team, I'd feel pretty good about taking the mound for them.
Fastball for a strike.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And that one almost got him.
Ball.
Payoff pitch. Bounce to the right. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Batting third, third baseman,
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Hey. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And that misses.
Ball two.
Yeah, that's ball two.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a big swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
In the air, right field. Raley settles under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. Nice save on the offline throw as he makes the tag inning over. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Fouled off. He was late. And that is out of play.
That's out.
Line to left, and it goes just foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
2-2. Fastball almost got him there.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Second inning here, no score.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Yep, that ball went out.
In the air, left field. Cole takes it in for the out. And there are two down.
Batting eighth, left fielder Dominic Canzone.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
One and two here. This one in the air, center field. Matthews has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Zach Cole.
Ball, that's outside.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Way inside. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And quickly one away in the second.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. And he swings through that one. Here's a 1-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering misses. 3-1 now. Fastball for a strike.
Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where You're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
2 down.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Bryce.
And next to hit for Houston, Bryce Matthews. Out to short, Crawford. Inning over. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young.
Nope. Ball 1.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Lined into right. And there's one away.
Up next for Seattle, third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next
And
for
here's a look at how he's
center
using his
fielder,
pitches in this
Julio
one.
Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. On a line out towards center. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Around second is Rodriguez.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He sends it out of here. And the Mariners have the lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Ball, that's out.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Hey!
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Braden Shoemake.
Braden Shoemake.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Inside, just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Yeah.
Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one in there across the letters. The 0-2. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And another fastball almost gets him. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Hey.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And a payoff pitch. Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. It's the Mariners 2 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, now it's the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Walker settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
First pitch way inside a fastball. Ooh.
Ball in.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good job to fight that one off.
Let's go, Peter.
This one in the air. Altuve under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop J.P. Crawford.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Fly to left his first time.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mariners 2 and the Astros nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom 4. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Isa Paredes.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Ball, that's out.
The Astros down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now it's Christian Walker. Fouled off down the right side. Runner at second here, one gone. And that drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Oh, 0-2 now. Man at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball, that's out.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. And that
Ball
just misses. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. He'll circle the bases, and now they're out front. It's 3-2.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Smith batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Check swing, went around. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball, that's down.
In the air, left side. Canzone under it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, Bryce Matthews.
Check swing, no
Outside.
appeal. Ball 1.
That's ball 2.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
And at first, Braden Shoemake up next for the Astros. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Left field. And just foul. Matthews leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, catcher, Christian Jackson.
Hey.
2 on, 2 outs. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Domingo Gonzalez, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 66, the lefty, warming up as well. That one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Houston brings in 3 on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Number 64 getting loose out there. Abreu getting cranked up as well. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Ball 1, no strikes.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, Brendan Donovan will hit next. 1 for 2.
Outside, that's a ball.
And the 1-0. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
This one in the air, center field. Matthews drifts towards it, makes the grab.
Up next for Seattle, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one fouled hard the other way. In the dirt, blocked.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating...
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Mariners 2. Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Well, these
That's off the
Astros
plate.
doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Feels like almost every at-bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Hey.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And first offering is fouled off. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. solo shot. And they add on. It's 4-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. George Kirby will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Domingo Gonzalez. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And a base hit up the middle, and that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Cole in now, takes ball one off the plate.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That's a strike. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Next one misses, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Close one doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Cole on at second with 2 down. That one ripped but foul. On the corner for a strike.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. We're through 5. It's the Astros 5 and the Mariners 2. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Pitching for
Number
the
64
Astros.
into the game.
Number
This is his
64.
third time out this year. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a ball.
That's a strike, and the count is 1-1. The Astros have some action in their pen. Ryan King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Okert also getting ready. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Here's a high chopper, and it goes just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. To the right side, Altuve flips it. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. On the ground. Fair ball. Here comes the throw. Save. And now second and third with one gone.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball one. The Mariners with the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike two. Tap softly to the right side,
foul ball.
and foul ball. Two on, one out.
Ball two.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And that skips into dirt. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. This one in the air, center field. Matthews on the move. He's there. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they cut the lead to 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
For Seattle, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 64 gives way, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
Brian
the
Abreu
Astros,
taking over on the
number
mound.
52,
And he may only have to face
Brian
one batter in this
Abreu.
spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And it is 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. Just off the outside corner. And now 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Oh, that's low.
Two on, 2 outs. Fouls away the first offering. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One, 2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Astros, Bryce Matthews. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Braden Shoemake.
And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is up.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 2-2 on the way. And that one upstairs. 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 6-3.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of
it. Here's Christian Vasquez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. Ripped on a line to center. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
That is upstairs for ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, that's inside.
2-0. Just
That's
missed.
ball 3.
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. And there's the automatic. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And now it's filled up. Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Domingo Gonzalez won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Number
Seattle.
66
Number
comes on
66.
now. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Ball.
Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Up next for the Astros.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Edward Bizardo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2. Left field, way back there. And it's off the wall. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 7-3. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher to second, but he beats the throw, save.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
inside.
Zach Cole would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a forced play at any base. Cole stands in here, takes ball one low. Popped in the air, left field, and that ends the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 7 and the Mariners 3. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for Seattle, third baseman Brendan Donovan.
Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The Astros leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for Seattle, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brian Abreu won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now
Pitching change here, A.J. Blueball.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 3.
Hey.
That one at 95, missed up top, and 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2 down, nobody on, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And he chases that one. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nobody left for Seattle. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Back here in Houston, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
Come on, Cam.
Center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, Bryce Matthews.
That clears the zone. Strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball one.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Inside, almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1 is on the way. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Shoemake, the next to hit, takes outside.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
One more time.
And now
That's
2 balls
ball
and a
2.
strike. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Man at first, one away. Squirts away a little bit. The throw into second, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, try to get into scoring position, but if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's got it. That is the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. The Astros have some action in their pen. Brian King preparing to come on if needed. Okert also throwing.
Ball, that's
Blue
it.
ball. Measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022. This one in the air center field. Matthews under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Seattle, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Foul ball.
Ball one.
Backed off the plate that time. The Astros leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. And a payoff pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
So digging in, Randy Arozarena. To the right side, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out.
Got on plane with that pitch, not as far away, but out there a little bit, but he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it, and that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
Tap foul at the plate. Arozarena off of first with 2 away. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Oh, and 2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Mariners lead 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now, new pitcher on the
Number
mound as
48.
we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 48.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. 0 for 3 in this one.
Catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Hey!
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Stays alive. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
one fouled off. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
One out, runner at second. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Man at second. Off the mark there. And the count is 2-0. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a pop-up. In position. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Paredes.
Line, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. So 2 down. So next up for Houston, Christian Walker.
Ball.
The 1-0. Way high. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Paredes around third. The relay, and he's out.
Attack, he's
Cut
out.
down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Yo, 1.
Ball, that's just out.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. And the leadoff man aboard. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 0-1. Inside,
ball
just missed. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
1 out man at first. Cole Young digs in now.
Ball. Down.
And the 1-0. That one missing
ball.
inside. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Up next for Seattle, third baseman Brendan Donovan.
No, that's low.
Two on, 1 out. Shoemaker over to Altuve, and that's a double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.